Welcome back to the channel. I have a triangle. It's square, but what we're going to be doing today is going into my messy garage. Oh, I just changed skin tones. I'm going to go into my messy garage. You guys remember the do you guys remember the washer game? My garage is a mess, by the way. It's not even a garage, it's a carport. I'm in the process of getting rid of all this crap. Anyway, the washer game, it's kind of like cornhole, but you use these like big old washers, like they're huge. But you throw them into like a little box, kind of like cornhole. And if you make it in the box, you get 1 point. And there's a tube in it, and if the washer is touching the tube, you get 2 points, and if it goes inside the tube, you get 3 points. And it's like first 20 or something like that. So it's kind of like horseshoes and cornhole. It's kind of like that type of game. It's a throwing skill. So what we're going to do today, we're actually going to make it, and I'm going to show you guys how. But you need some 2x4s. Need some kind of plywood. I just have some kind of cheap zip board. Need a tube, and then for your own preference, I chose AstroTurf. You could use carpet or nothing at all. It doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna use turf. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make all this. It's really simple. It's just a square with a tube in it. Alright, so the way this game is played, you can do 1v1, or you can do 2v2s or whatever. But the way it is, you get 3 discs per team, and then you throw them just like horseshoes. You throw all 3. The next team throws back. Blah blah blah. So we have 6 of these washers. These are not cheap either. These are like $1.50 a pop. So it's like I have like $10 on them. So what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna take some good old rattle can, and we're gonna paint 3 of these, just so we can tell teams or whoever's closest, whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna take some acrylic enamel, white gloss, automotive grade rattle can, and just spray them. And what we're going to do, we're actually going to spray it on this piece of wood we got, because if we get paint on it, who cares? It's going to be covered up by turf, right? These 2x4s here, they're 1.5 inch thick by 2 inches long. It's a 2x4, right? That's like a 2x8, but either doesn't matter. A 2x4 is 1.5 inches thick. So if I have to go around the border of this box, then it's 1.5 inches on each side, which takes away 3 inches. And then this pipe, the outside diameter of this is 4.5 inches. So what I ended up doing with this board here, or with the bottom part, the plywood, is I'm going 19 inches by 19 inches, making a square. So when I do the 19, and I put the sides on it, that'll bring it down to 16 inches for the barrier, and then 16 inches minus this is the rules, minus the 4.5 inches will give me 11.5 inches. Which means on the part where the disc can land inside the box is 5.25 inches on each side, and then the inner diameter hole is 4 inches on the inside. So you get in 1 extra inch around the box than what this is. So I can't explain things, but you guys will see. So I'm gonna go and get these cut, and then I'm gonna cut the 2x4s. So I'm gonna go, since it's 19, I'm gonna do 2 of them at 19, or I guess 4 of them at 19 inches, and then I gotta take off 1.5 inches or 3 inches. So I gotta cut 4 at 16 inches and 4 at 19 inches, and then I'll get it all put together and I'll show you what it looks like. I have everything cut. Got my 19 inch and my 16 inch. I got 4 of each. So the way this is supposed to work, if we did the math right, take your 19 inch onto your 16-inch. Oh, there's a screw in that one. I gotta take that out. So when you put them together like this, it should be 19 by 19 because each one of these is 1.5 inches thick. So 1.5 is 3. You can do 16 plus 3 is 19, so 19. You know how math works. So I'm actually not even gonna screw these together. I'm gonna just screw them. I'm just gonna screw them directly onto here, like this. So it'll be 19 and 19, and then a 16 on each one of these sides. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'm actually, just for the aesthetics, I'm gonna do the green side down. So this will be on the ground like this, and the turf will be on this side. So this will be boxed in like this. Like that. So humid out here. I'm like dripping in sweat just because of the humidity. Like it's not hot, it's like 80 degrees. But it just got done pouring rain, like I said, and it's just humid. So anyway, boxes are done. So now the carpet's gonna be the complicated part. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. Or I guess the turf. Because the turf is like this. And either I can cut a hole right in the middle and just place this through, or I could put L brackets on here into the pipe or into the box and lay the turf on top of it, which will cover the L brackets. I think that's what we're gonna do. Here's the turf. I cut it 19 by 19, which is the same size as the box. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm actually gonna take this backing off of it, put the turf down, and then put the backing back on. That way the frame will actually hold the turf on. And then I'll cut a 4-inch hole in the middle. So that way this can just go into here like that. Now check this out. I went to the store because I was going to get L brackets to just like screw an L bracket here. So that way I can screw it into the pipe and then screw it into the frame. But here's a better idea. I got a toilet plunger thing. A toilet, I don't even know what these are called. I don't know, it's the thing that this goes in your toilet drain, and you put the wax seal on top, and you put the toilet on top of that. Toilet flange. So what this is, I can just screw this upside down into the middle of the box. Look at that. It's now done. You stand back, I don't know how I gotta cut that down actually. So you take your washer. Yeah, I gotta cut that way down, like half. So yeah, I gotta cut that way down. Maybe even replace that with carpet. That's pretty much how you play. So of course you stand further back, you stand like, I don't know, 10 feet back or something. Focus on me. Focus on me. There you go. But yeah, I'm gonna put carpet on top because that's just really bouncy. And I'll just put that. That'll cover the plastic part, and then I gotta cut the pipe down halfway, and that's the game. So you guys can make your own. I'll leave the dimensions down in the description, and this is the how-to video. So